Jack Frost, what's up, party people? All right, so let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, so recently, as y'all probably realized, last couple of days, I haven't been uploading any new video footage. One of the main reasons is my computer's busted. You got that. My computer, which I just bought like 2 different days, like maybe a week ago, week and a half ago, I had just bought a new computer, and it stopped working. I bought it from Best Buy though. FYI, Best Buy has I love Best Buy. I come here all the time. Whenever I gotta buy electronics, I go to Best Buy. I'm gonna keep it a buck because one, they have, what's up, Chatty? How you doing this morning? They have some of the best return policies for one, and two, I like when I go places and I receive real service. I don't like when people come up to me and ask me, do I need help, because they want to try to figure out if I'm trying to steal something. Like, ask me if I need help because I really need help. You understand what I'm saying? And Best Buy is one of the most courteous places that I think I ever shop at. So what's up, everybody? It's like 70 of y'all in here already. I only got 1 like yet. Hit that like button for me. Also, say what's up so I'll give y'all a shout out. So let me tell you what happened though. So I come down to Best Buy to, you know, replace my computer. So when I come down here, homeboy open up the box, he take out the charger, he tries to see if, you know, the computer work, because they do gotta see what's going on with the computer before they give me another one. You feel me? He plugged the damn charger and the charger worked. The whole problem with my computer is my charger was busted. So, and then to add insult to injury, I forgot my charger at home. So now he can't even give me the charger. Like, he wants to give me the charger. So just give me the charger, I bounce, go by my day. But bless you, my brother. But he can't give me the charger because I left my charger at home. So now, and y'all know it's snowing like crap out there. This is the Northeast, bless you. It's snowing like crap out there. This is the Northeast. So it's snowing like crazy outside. I'm not about to head all the way back home to go pick up the charger, bring the damn thing back. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so right now I'm trying to get the computer charged, the damn, because Best Buy, I tell you, Best Buy is the best, yo. So now I'm trying to get the computer charged. Homeboy's charging the computer for me. By the way, this is the Best Buy on 86th Street in Manhattan. This is like the only Best Buy I come to, and there's Best Buys closer to me. I live in the Bronx. There's Best Buy, there's a Best Buy on Fordham. I think there's like 1 or 2 on Fordham or something like that. There's one like right on Webster, and then there's one further up the block on the Concourse somewhere. I come to the one here on 86th Street. So homeboy's charger, the shit was on, they had no power. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have a bad habit of, I'm working on a project and I don't want to close out the window. So I have a bad habit of forgetting, nah, this charger costs $60, they told me. $60 to replace the damn thing. Screw that. It only take $6 for me to go back and forth on the train, you feel me? So I'm gonna wait. And then on top of that, this is another great thing. I lost my receipt, but I paid with a credit card. So since I paid with a credit card, Best Buy don't make a big deal about me not having my receipt. Oh yeah, absolutely. Best Buy didn't make a big deal about me not having my receipt. I put my credit card information through. They found everything that I needed. It is what it is. All right, let's move on. I just want to tell y'all what I was doing today. Yo, look, I miss y'all. I really miss doing my morning shows. I really do. I don't know what's going on with Starbucks, them damn coffee Nazis over there. In that one store, not every Starbucks, it's that one store. So I'm gonna try to find somewhere else. I think there's some other Starbucks near there where I work at. So I'm gonna try to find some other Starbucks because I gotta get the morning show going. I can't not do that. But let's get to something I wanted to mention. One, did y'all see that fight with Rico Reckless and that dude Little Mister? Yo, look, man, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm so happy that these brothers out there in Chicago and are deciding that they're gonna stop shooting and killing each other, and that they decide, instead of doing that, if we really got a problem, we gonna meet up and we gonna throw hands. But seriously, throw hands is just a term. It doesn't mean literally trying to attempt to throw your hands. Now, in their defense, I will say this much. In their defense, the floor was slippery. And I don't know how many of y'all have ever had a fight on ice or on water, but it's not that easy. It's kind of difficult. I'm over here looking at cameras. I need to get some new cameras. I'm looking at this one. and I'm looking at this one. And I'm looking at this one right here. Which one? This one right here. I like the 8, but the main reason why I'm looking at this one is because of the lithium battery, not for nothing. But so you can't like they making a lot of fun of these dudes about they fighting, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've had fights with people in the snow, on the ice. It's not easy. You gonna look crazy. Like, you really are gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that shit looked ugly as hell. Oh wait, hold on, my fault, I apologize. Because y'all know I gotta get a new phone. I've been, on the front of my phone, I'm gonna flip it over for y'all to see it, all right? Let's see, I'll flip the camera. I like this one right here. That's a good camera. I like the specs on this one. Like, if anything else, you could always change this right there. Like, if I feel like, you know, I like the specs on that one. I like this one. But I like this one more because it's just a straight up video camera, not for nothing. I've been looking at that. And I like this one. But I like this one more than anything else is because the previous camera, the camera that I actually have currently, the only issue that I have with it is it doesn't have, I got to put actual batteries in it. It doesn't have its own battery. So I've just run into a lot of different issues with the fact that it doesn't have its own battery. So I like those cameras right there. But maybe this month or next month, I'm gonna go camera shopping and cop me a camera. Or I don't know, maybe I should just get a new phone. I don't know. But I'm one of those people that I don't buy a new something until my old thing is finished. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, besides that, all of that, then you had the situation with Joe Budden, and he's moving to Revolt. And if y'all remember, a couple of months ago, I put the video out about how a couple of months ago, don't worry, it's the front face camera. Okay. Yeah, because sometimes people think you're filming them, you ain't filming them. So a couple of months ago, I put the video out about how Everyday Struggle, it was on the way down. And one of the reasons why I said that was I just didn't like. You gotta understand, you can have chemistry with somebody, right? But it's body language. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you really watch Everyday Struggle and you see the body language between the two individuals, Joe doesn't really respect DJ Akademiks. And there's multiple reasons for that. One of the main reasons why I think Joe doesn't respect Akademiks, at least not the way Akademiks would want to be respected, is because all of Akademiks' positions on hip hop have to deal with fads. Like, a lot of these people that Akademiks is saying is popping, they're not popping. Like, I'm not trying to go in on these mumble rappers and nothing like that. I'm not trying to talk trash. Everybody got their lane. Just because I don't listen to something, that doesn't mean that it's not good. All right? I'm not one of those people that's like, oh man, I don't listen to that shit. It got to be trash. That ain't me. You understand what I'm saying? There's just certain things that not all of us is meant to appreciate. And when you become an adult, you understand that. Like, seriously, when you become adult, you understand that there's just everybody isn't meant to appreciate everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to tell you what pisses me off when somebody says, when you be like, nah, I'm not about that life. And they be like, well, did you try it? What do you mean, did I try it? I don't need to try it. I know what I'm about and I know what I'm not about. You understand what I'm saying? It's not freaking shrimp. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a lifestyle isn't shrimp. The music you listen to is your lifestyle. Don't get that confused. You might not be living that lifestyle actually, but you're vicariously living that lifestyle through the music. You understand what I'm saying? So the music you listen to is your lifestyle. If you listen to music about drugs all day, that's the lifestyle that you want to live vicariously through. If you listen to music about gangster rap all day, that's what you want to vicariously live. You understand what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with any of that. I'm just saying I'm not into drugs. I don't use any drugs. I don't want to listen to music about getting high. I don't listen to Cypress Hill. And like, that's not a knock on Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill is a great group, and they legendary group. But I don't listen to Cypress Hill. Why? Because I'm not about listening to drug music. That's it. That's it. That's all. So, with that being said, when DJ Akademiks is speaking about how hot an artist is or how good an artist is, he's rarely ever speaking about the quality. You understand what I'm saying? He's talking about how popping they are with 13-year-olds and 12-year-olds. You know, the 13-year-olds and the 12-year-olds is really loving these guys. That doesn't mean that it's good music. It just means that at this point in time, that individual is putting out music that others want to live vicariously through. And there's nothing wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with somebody like Joe Budden, who's an actual lyricist, and Joe Budden is nice, do not get this confused. When you're dealing with a MC like Joe Budden, who's an actual lyricist, and he's speaking on whatever he's speaking about, and the only retort that you have to come back to him is, well, the 13, because basically when he say they popping, he talking about the 13, he talking about between the 12-year-olds to the 16-year-olds. Well, the 12-year-olds to the 16-year-olds is loving it. And like, that's not a good retort. That's not a good comeback. It has no weight. It has no gravity. You're not really saying anything. You understand what I'm saying? So how can Joe Budden really respect this guy's music acumen? Does anybody remember that the show that they had where they was making fun of DJ Akademiks because he doesn't even talk about music no more? He on his Twitch live stream, and then DJ Akademiks got all in his feelings because he doesn't really. Before that, he went a really long time just going on his Twitch live stream talking about stuff that had nothing to do with music. They were 100% correct. You understand what I'm saying? Let's say you got a show, right? And during that show, you talk about music for 6% of the 100% of the time you're on. The show's 2 hours long. You talk about music for 12 minutes. You can't then say that you're talking about music on that show. It's an afterthought. You understand what I'm saying? It's just something that you just happen to be doing because you happen to be doing it. So when they lit into DJ Akademiks and he got all in his feelings, they were 100% right. And I say that being somebody who respect DJ Akademiks. I like DJ Akademiks. I wouldn't have started up a YouTube channel if not for DJ Akademiks and a couple of other people. You understand what I'm saying? DJ Akademiks, him, Ticket TV. I'm like giving shout outs right now. DJ Akademiks, Ticket TV, Cinema Sins. I'm keeping a buck. I love Cinema Sins, even though they be off. They don't be correct about a lot of the shit that they be talking about the movies. They be wrong. But I fuck with Cinema Sins, DJ Akademiks, Cinema Sins, Ticket TV. These are the people who I watch, and then I said, you know what? I want to have a YouTube channel. These are the people. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to knock him at all. I'm just saying I saw the show Everyday Struggle already about to fall. And remember, I made a video about this in August. In August, I made a video about DJ Akademiks and Joe Budden and the show not being able to be sustained. I made a show about that. And I also said in the show that it would be DJ Akademiks' best interest to leave first. It's just DJ Akademiks decided to not leave first for whatever his reasoning is. And because he didn't leave first, he hurt his own platform. And because I can't help it, I was just staring. So, and because he didn't leave first, he hurt his own platform. Let's move on from that right now, real quick. What's another thing I wanted to discuss? Donald J. Trump. Okay, I'm gonna say a couple of things about this Donald Trump thing. First of all, Donald Trump has already absolutely robbed the middle and lower class with that new tax plan. He has robbed everybody. What people are not paying attention to, you gotta understand, the people in the blue states did not elect him. Now I'm gonna really explain to you what this new tax plan did and why the people in the red states are still gonna vote for Donald J. Trump the next opportunity that they get. The tax plan that they signed, right? It makes it so that the blue states now are getting their funding cut, or the taxes that the blue states are being charged extra of is gonna go to the red states. Because you gotta understand, the red states are the poorest states. Think about what states are blue states. California, New York City. This is where most of the money is made, in these two states. Chicago, another state that has a high income. You understand what I'm saying? These are the states that are blue states. The blue states make more revenue, or they give more taxes than red states, because the red states, whether people know it or not, have more people on welfare. A lot of people don't know this, because they just tend to think that all blacks and Mexicans are on welfare, racist bastards. No, not all blacks and Mexicans are on welfare. And in addition to that, if you are on welfare, there's a good chance that you need it because of whatever you need it. You know, I'm just assuming, like, I know people that don't need it and they're on it, and those are rat bastards. But if you need assistance, that's why most people are on it. So anyway, the point I was trying to make is, the red states are not gonna stop voting for Donald J. Trump, because they're gonna get an influx of revenue directly from blue states. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that's one way that Donald J. Trump is going to get elected. Another reason why he's gonna be re-elected is, by the time the election come back around, mark my words, you heard it here first, there's going to be some kind of fear of war. There's going to be fear of war, whether it's going to be with North Korea or whether it's going to be with somebody else. There's going to be some kind of fear of war. And notice, whenever there's a fear of a war that's going to happen, the incumbent president usually gets reelected. That's how George Bush got reelected, isn't it? Everybody had a fear that there was going to be a war, especially after the 9/11 situation. Everybody had a fear that war was going to come, and that we need a lunatic running our I'm just calling it what it is. We needed somebody who was ready to have war to be the president. So that's why George Bush was reelected as the president. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what do you think is going to happen with the next Democrat come up to get elected over President Trump, President Business, and his whole entire? I'm telling you right now what his campaign is going to be about. His campaign is going to be about Democrats are weak and they're gonna lose us the war. That's what it's going to be, and he's going to get reelected. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want him to get reelected. I didn't want him to get elected this time. But he's gonna get reelected. People gotta pay attention to history. If you pay attention to history, that was one of my favorite subjects in school, history, English. If you pay attention to history, then you'll see that this is a template that Republicans use to keep getting reelected. If you even look at Ronald Reagan, what was one of the main things going on when Ronald Reagan was president that made it easy? But I mean, he ran against two people that there was no way they were going to beat him in the first place. But what was the main thing that Ronald Reagan was doing? What was going on in the world? That was the Cold War, right? We was in that Cold War against Russia for years, and it kind of came to a head in the 80s, and that's when we took initiative, and it seemed like we surpassed Russia. So he was going to get reelected. The first Bush tried to have the war. The first Bush tried to have the war in the Gulf War. It didn't work for him because President Clinton was just too Clinton. I don't know no other way to put it. Bill Clinton was just too Bill Clinton. Nobody wasn't going to beat him. You understand what I'm saying? So the only way that I think that the Democrats is going to beat Trump in the next election is, one, everybody got to get out and vote because it's going to be close. Do not get this confused. The red states are going to vote for Trump. The red states is going to vote for Trump. Everybody in the red states is going to come out. They're going to have dead people voting for Trump. It's going to be all types of different voter fraud. I'm just saying, allegedly, probably. I'm not saying that they're going to do it. Don't come after me. But I think there's going to be all types of different voter fraud. It's going to be crazy. But you got to take into consideration, and you got to understand this. They already know that. What's his popularity at right now? His popularity poll is like in the 30s, right? 36% last, I heard. That's 36% in America, right? But if you go and you poll the red states, I guarantee you in the red states, it's in the 80s. You understand what I'm saying? And the way that the voting is categories is broke down and everything, like the districts, he doesn't need to win the popular vote to win. So it really doesn't make a difference that he's 36%. You understand what I'm saying? Like, stop being fooled. Do your own research. Do your own, look things up for yourself. Stop letting people who are biased, whether it's Fox News, whether it's CNN, whether it's CNBC, stop letting biased news determine what you think about whatever it is that you're thinking about. Do your own research, find your own things out. It's not that difficult. Everybody got Google. Just do it. You understand what I'm saying? But that's basically what you got to think about. They're saying that his popularity is at 36%, right? But what is his popularity like in the red states? I'm telling you, it's like in the 80s. If he wins the red states, he wins. You understand what I'm saying? If he wins the red states, he wins. He doesn't need to win the popular vote. They know this. That's why he's not doing anything different other than what he's currently doing. Anyway, yo, look, I love y'all. I've been in this store for the longest. Like I said, I fucks with Best Buy. If y'all gotta go anywhere to buy electronics, go to Best Buy. Fucks with Best Buy. The Best Buy I go to is on 86th Street, and I think this is like 3rd or something like that. Lex, 86 and Lex in Manhattan. This is the Best Buy I like going to personally. I go past like 2 or 3 different. There's even a Best Buy up there. There's like a ton of them where I'm at, but I come to this one. They have good return policies. They got nice customer service. They got good people that work here. They don't look at you like you're trying to rob or steal nothing. So if I'm just saying, colored people, all people of color, if y'all want to go somewhere where y'all gonna be treated with a little bit of respect, like I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not upset that you know I go into a store and I'm being watched or followed. I'm upset when they want to do it flagrantly, like they think that they have to intimidate me, like I'm some kind of thief. You understand what I'm saying? I don't steal shit. So I feel disrespected. But if you're all the way off into the distance, just doing your job, watching everybody like you should be watching everybody, and I just happen to be one of the people that you're watching, I can respect that. It is what it is. But if I'm walking down an aisle and then you on my hip, and then I turn and go down another aisle and you in my face, nah, that ain't gonna fly. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a problem with that. But when it's done, I used to do security, so I'm telling you right now, like there's a way to do it and there's a way to not do it. You understand what I'm saying? And the way to not do it is to be following people around, like you know. But the way to do it is to stand off to the side and give people some dignity. You understand what I'm saying? When they walking up behind you, when they following you down aisles and doing all that other crazy shit, it's like they trying to strip you of your dignity. Like I don't have nothing better to do but come in this store and steal. Now, at the same time, there are people that don't have nothing better to do to come in the store and steal, but they look just like I look. You understand what I'm saying? Like they might have better clothes than me because they stealing shit. They might be able to afford better shit than me. I'm keeping it a buck. But at the same time, you want people to feel like they could be comfortable in your establishment. I've never had a problem in this Best Buy. I fucks with this Best Buy. I spent thousands of dollars in this Best Buy. Well, thousands of dollars would be like 100,000. I ain't spent that much. I spent like $10,000 in this Best Buy since it's been here. I spent money here. I fucks with them. I gotta go though. I love y'all. Remember, everybody, stay safe. One of the biggest problems that we have in America is when we have to deal with people that have some kind of undiagnosed mental illness. So when you come across somebody and they acting weird, let them win. All right? We need every human being that we got right now. You understand what I'm saying? When you come across somebody and they acting crazy, they acting ignorant. Hold on, let me tell you a story that happened to me the other day. So I'm sitting on the train and There's a dude sitting next to me, right? So I'm on my phone and I'm playing Jeweled. It's Bejeweled or whatever the hell. I like the game. I love the game. It's like I like stuff that helps my brain work faster. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to improve my intelligence. So I like Jewels. So the Jewels 2 I'm playing, by the way. So I'm sitting down, I'm playing the game. So there's a dude and he's sitting right next to me. So the person next to him get up and get off the train. So the dude sitting right next to me move over, but I see him squirming like through the corner of my eye. So I look over at him and he's like sitting there like this, right? He's looking at me, and he's looking at the person across from me. He's looking at me, then he's looking at the person across from me. He's looking at me, and he's looking at the person across from me. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, what the? At first, I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this dude? So then I look at the person across from me. He's just staring at me like this. So I'm like, oh man, what the hell? I said, all right, whatever, nigga. Part of my language. I'm like, whatever. But that's what I thought. I'm telling you what I thought. So I'm going down and like 4 or 5 stops pass. And every time a stop is coming, I look up and the dude is just still staring at me like, you know, but I don't know. Like we gotta understand, like somebody looking at you isn't a big deal. You understand what I'm saying? Even somebody staring at you isn't a big deal. But that same person staring at you might walk up to you and stab you with a knife when you turn your back. So you can't be a coward. You gotta, is everything okay? Is there a problem? You understand what I'm saying? Because there might be a problem. This fool might think you somebody you not. You understand what I'm saying? I had a friend lose his life because he was getting off the train and some wacko walked up behind him and slit his throat with a box cutter. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of your surroundings. So when the dude just keeps staring at me, I just went like this. You know what I'm saying? So then he looks at me and he said, you staring at me. So I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he said, why are you calling me a dog? So he just went right off the deep end. Everybody is laughing. The people on the train with us acknowledges that there's something wrong with him because he's just sitting there staring at me. Then he asks me why I'm not saying nothing to people who are busy minding their business. It's just sometimes you just got to let crazy be crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Be assertive. Don't be scared, because when you scared, that's when those people that got something wrong with them is going to try to take advantage of you. So be assertive. Don't be scared, but also don't try to get them riled up because you don't know what. Like, dude could have had some kind of weird knife. I mean, I'm not concerned. I'm keeping it a buck with you. I'm not concerned. Only one guy? But at the same time, I don't want nobody walking up behind me. You understand what I'm saying? So I confronted the situation. I didn't try to exacerbate the situation. He said a whole bunch of crazy stuff. When I tell you everybody on the train was laughing, then I got up and I bounced. You know what I'm saying? I came to my stop. Like, that dude had issues. Maybe his wife left him, cheated on him. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And with that being said, yo, look, I love y'all. I gotta go. Remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. You know what we're gonna do today? This is the first of the year. Well, it's not the first of the year. This is the first live stream of the year. But this is the first live stream of the year. And you know what we're gonna do today? It's snowing like crazy in the Northeast up here, right? Today is a cook a meal with the family day. So if you got you and your wife, cook a meal together. If you got you, your wife, your 2 kids, y'all gonna cook a meal together. If you got you, your wife, your moms live with y'all gonna cook a meal together. We getting the whole family together today and we're gonna cook dinner. That's what we're doing today. Today is family night. We're getting a whole family together. We're gonna cook a meal and we're gonna sit down at the table and eat it with the TV off. How about that? And look, I love y'all. Everybody stay safe. Please don't get involved in any kind of shenanigans out here. These people is weird. It's snowing like crazy in here in the Northeast. Everybody in the Northeast, please take care of yourselves. Bundle up. Make sure you put extra socks on. Don't be out there slipping. Take your time to where you got to go. And I got to get out of here. I mean, I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty sure they tired of charging my phone. So I got to get out of here. I love y'all, man. I really do. And I'm going to try to make sure I don't disappear for this long again. Enjoy your day. Bye. I'll turn this shit off. I forgot to turn this shit off.